Okay, what I wanted to show you today is how to update your pay tables to reflect your specific theme in your app. And I'm sure you've seen, you will receive the assets of layered Photoshop files to do this that way. Or if you're like me, sometimes I don't like to use Photoshop and I just do it without, and I can go just as quick. So if you can see these here, you've got two of your graphics here, your bonus and your scatter. Everything else is fine. This one's a little more involved, and you're going to see all these here. Okay, so if you were reskinning this game, you got down to that part and you're thinking, okay, what am I going to do now? I mean, depending on your graphics, you could probably overlay them or paste over and it would look sloppy, or you could come in here and get rid of all these just by coloring over and making it blank, or you could just do your own graphics and have this completely recreated if you wanted. But the point here is to make this affordable and quick for you, and having it all recreated, I'm sure it would look great. You could come up with something even flashier than this, but it would cost time and money, and trying to help you out here. So instead, what you will get is the Photoshop files, which have got a ton of layers. So if you're a guru and want to come in here and mess with all this, great. If you don't, here's another way. They're blank, right? So you get your assets. See, that's a bonus. So I would just come in, get your graphics, make sure their size is the same as the others. Right now, I think it's 237. 37. So now I've got bonus coming in. And the cool part about this is, if you want to get it to look exactly like it, just do a side to side. Bonus looks like it was a little off. Oh no, that had an overlay in Photoshop. See, that's the kind of details you get if you do it in Photoshop. You can add a little around there, but you don't really need it. And scatter is here. So I could use the shortcuts, but I'm doing this one here. Okay, so now you've got scatter. You're good to go. Now see, that one would be done. Now you can move this one. It's a little more involved, but it's really not that big a deal because you've got the blank, you've got your new graphics, you've got the side to side. So let's just say if I was going to do AKQ, AKQ, A. Okay, I'm going to do this two hands so it goes quicker. Okay. And again, you can see how detailed you could probably get if you recreated this, and it wouldn't probably take a really good graphic designer that much time to do it. But when this is on the phone, you're not going to tell. You're not really going to be looking at that. I mean, it's all going to look good once it's all filled in. So now all of a sudden you've got this, and if you didn't notice, you've got the iPad. No, actually it's one size, I'm sorry. Yeah, it just scales it within. So you've got one size. That was just the PNG version of it blank and the Photoshop version. So right now, if these were done, you just come in with 17, yep, 1786. See, it all matches. That's it. That's how quick that could be. I mean, you could probably run through that in less than 5 minutes. Then I would just rename this file, drag in. replace. And I think I am going to include some different colors. So let's say, for an ice cream version here, that doesn't look too good. Kind of, brown, it's not too appetizing. And desserts, so I would include a few different versions of this background. All right, that's all I got.